Before we begin, welcome to Life Tales English, a place where stories teach you language, clarity, and a deeper way to see the world. Today, we are traveling to one of the most unreal places on Earth, a place that rose from sand, from heat, from almost nothing, and turned itself into a symbol of ambition. Dubai. Today, people around the world call it rich, modern, flashy, luxurious. They see tall skyscrapers, expensive cars, artificial islands, and shopping malls bigger than entire neighborhoods. But what most people don't know is that less than one lifetime ago, Dubai was a quiet desert town with no electricity, no cars, and no running water. Imagine this. Less than 80 years ago, the tallest building in Dubai was not a tower. It was a palm tree. Dubai was not the land of billionaires. It was the land of fishermen and pearl divers. It was a place where men spent days diving into deep ocean water, holding their breath, searching for one magical, rare pearl that might feed their family. The Gulf Ocean was dangerous. Many divers never came back. They risked their lives for something that came from the sea, because the desert gave them almost nothing. People in Dubai lived in small houses made of coral stones and palm leaves. Their food was simple dates, fish, and rice carried from other countries by boats. The heat was so strong that people slept on rooftops at night because it was too hot inside. There were no tourists, no hotels, no malls, no skyscrapers, no air conditioning, just sand, sweat, and survival. And yet, Dubai did not dream small. The people of this land were never afraid of hard work. They were traders, travelers, sailors, people who crossed oceans with no maps, only stars. They were born in the desert, but they learned to look beyond it. There is a saying in Arabic, "Whoever has no dreams has no wings." Dubai had dreams long before it had money. In the early 1900s, Dubai found something that changed everything. Not oil, that would come later. What changed Dubai first was imagination. In 1901, Dubai's ruler, Sheikh Maktoum bin Hashir, made a surprising decision. He declared that Dubai would welcome anyone who wanted to trade, buy, or build. No heavy taxes, no restrictions, no punishment for foreign traders. Anyone could come. This might sound normal today, but back then it was revolutionary. Most rulers wanted to control everything. Dubai decided to open its hands. Suddenly, business ships started arriving. Merchants from India, Persia, East Africa, and Oman began to trade in Dubai. Dubai became a small but fast-growing port, and its people learned something powerful. If the desert gives you nothing, you build something yourself. But even with trade, Dubai was still very poor. Life was fragile, and danger was everywhere. Storms could destroy boats. A single bad season of pearl diving could mean hunger. Then something unexpected happened. A new invention appeared in the world: artificial pearls, made in Japan. They were cheaper, easier to produce, and they ruined Dubai's pearl industry. Dubai became poor again. Families lost everything. Many thought the city would never recover. A place built on pearls now had nothing to offer.
In the 1930s, people across the Gulf started discovering oil. Qatar found oil, Saudi Arabia found oil, Kuwait found oil. Everyone was celebrating. Everyone, except Dubai. Dubai found nothing. Foreign companies searched, they drilled, they spent money, but they found nothing in Dubai's land and nothing in its sea. Dubai watched other cities grow rich. People began saying, "Dubai has no future. It has no oil." But Dubai would prove them wrong, because Dubai's greatest resource was never oil. It was vision. In 1958, a young man became the ruler of Dubai. His name was Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, and he asked a question that changed history. If we never find oil, what will Dubai become? Most leaders waited for oil to make their countries rich. Rashid decided to build a rich city before oil arrived. He believed that if he prepared Dubai before money came, money would come. But how do you build a modern city with no money? Rashid believed in the sea. Trade was Dubai's future. Ships brought people. People brought opportunities. Opportunity brought growth. But there was one problem. Dubai's main waterway, the creek, was too small. Big ships could not enter. Dubai could never grow if boats could not reach its heart. The solution was simple and impossible. Dubai needed to expand the creek. But expanding a waterway costs millions. Dubai had nothing. Everyone said the idea was crazy. Foreign investors refused to help. Many local leaders thought it was a waste of time. But Rashid believed something others did not. If you build it, trade will come. He decided to take a loan. Dubai borrowed money from Kuwait not to buy oil equipment, not to build palaces, but to dig deeper into the sea. Dubai went into debt for water, not oil. And then the miracle happened. When the creek expansion was finished, bigger ships arrived. More traders entered the city. More businesses opened. More money flowed in. Dubai's gamble worked. Dubai became the trade center of the Gulf, before oil, without wealth. And then, almost as if reward comes after purge, Dubai found oil. When Dubai finally discovered oil in 1966, people believed everything would change overnight. They expected luxury, palaces, sudden wealth. They imagined Dubai becoming like the other Gulf states, rich from oil and lazy with comfort. But Dubai had learned too many lessons from the past. Oil had arrived late. Oil had arrived in small quantities. Oil was not guaranteed. Sheikh Rashid understood something other leaders did not want to face. Oil will not last. Trade will. He believed oil was only a tool, a temporary fuel to build a permanent future. Instead of spending money on gold and luxury, Rashid spent it on something invisible, something that lasts longer than diamonds. Infrastructure. Roads, ports, schools, hospitals, airports, electricity, water systems. Most countries build their cities after becoming rich. Dubai became rich because it built a city first. Not long after the creek expansion, Rashid had another wild idea. Dubai needed an airport, a big one. People laughed. Who would come to a small, dusty town with no tourists, no business towers, no entertainment, no hotels? Air travel was expensive, rare, and unpredictable. Most Gulf states didn't even have proper roads yet. But Rashid was building for the future, not for the present. He believed Dubai could become the center of the world,
a meeting place between East and West. In 1960, Dubai built its first airport. It was small, simple, nothing impressive, but it was an open door. Planes became new ships. Passengers became new traders. Connections became new opportunities. Many cities waited for visitors before building airports. Dubai built airports before visitors existed. That is the difference between a city that waits and a city that hopes. Years later, Rashid had another wild idea. A superport, the largest man-made harbor in the world. Everyone thought he was insane. Dubai is too small. No one needs a port this big. Cargo ships will never choose Dubai. But Dubai understood a secret rule of progress. The future belongs to those who prepare before they are ready. The port was built in a place called Jebel Ali. It was massive, expensive, and criticized. Once again, Dubai borrowed money and risked failure. But when it opened, something remarkable happened. Ships started choosing Dubai. Companies started moving their cargo through Dubai. Old ports became too small. Dubai's port became essential. Today, Jebel Ali is one of the busiest ports on Earth, and it exists because Dubai refused to think small. Here is something most people around the world don't know. Oil represents less than 1% of Dubai's economy today. Dubai used oil only to build something else: trade, tourism, aviation, real estate, finance, logistics, hospitality. Oil helped Dubai climb onto the world stage, but it was not Dubai's story. Dubai's story was ambition. By the end of the 1990s, Dubai had already become a fast-growing city. But now a new dream appeared, a dream so big that it would shock the world. Artificial islands. A palm-shaped island in the sea. Tall hotels, luxury homes, beaches, entertainment, business hubs, all built over water. Engineers said, "This is impossible. The sea will destroy it." Environmentalists said, "It's too risky." Economists said, "It will lose money." But Dubai did not ask if the idea was safe. Dubai asked if the idea was worth dreaming. The Palm Jumeirah was built. It became one of the biggest construction projects in human history. It became an icon, a symbol of building the impossible. Then Dubai repeated the pattern. Burj Al Arab, a hotel that looked like a sail. Ski Dubai, snow in the desert. Dubai Mall, one of the largest malls in the world. Burj Khalifa, the tallest building on Earth. People asked, "Why does Dubai build such crazy things?" Dubai answered, "Because other cities don't." Burj Khalifa is not just a skyscraper. It is a message. A message that says strength is created, not inherited. Dreams are engineered, not imagined. Progress requires courage before it requires money. Dubai built the tallest building in the world long after the tallest dreams had already left the desert. The world watched the sand rise into steel and glass. People said it was too tall, too expensive, too symbolic. But Dubai didn't build Burj Khalifa to show off wealth. Dubai built it to show what ambition looks like. Here is another surprising truth. Dubai was not built by Dubai alone. Today, nearly 90% of the people living in Dubai are not from Dubai. Workers, engineers, teachers, nurses, drivers, designers, business owners, dreamers from every corner of the world came together to build the city. Dubai is a dream built by millions of hands. It is a city that belongs to no one and to everyone. Dubai doesn't ask where you come from. It asks what you're willing to build. That is why people go there to start over, to try, to take risks. Everyone is a beginner in Dubai. Everyone is a foreigner. Everyone is chasing something. There is one simple rule that made Dubai a magnet for the world: zero taxes. Dubai decided not to take from those who build, but to give them space to build more. This rule transformed Dubai into a playground for entrepreneurs, innovators, investors, and dreamers. While other cities punished business with taxes, Dubai rewarded ambition with freedom. When a place welcomes your ideas start to grow. People often ask, what is Dubai's secret? Is it oil? Is it tourism? Is it business? Dubai's secret is none of these. Dubai's secret is that it never waited for the world to give it something. Dubai refused to wait. Dubai created the future before the future arrived. And now the world comes to Dubai not because it is perfect, but because it dares to build what others are afraid to imagine.
Dubai is often described as a miracle, a fantasy, a rich city that appeared out of nowhere. But the truth is softer than that. Dubai did not appear, it was built. Slowly, stubbornly, intentionally. Brick by brick. Risk after risk. Decision after decision. It was not built by luck. It was built by people who were willing to plant seeds in the desert, knowing they would not bloom immediately. Dubai teaches us something we rarely hear in a world that expects fast results. You don't need to have everything to begin. You only need the courage to start with what you have. Dubai did not wait for perfect timing. Dubai did not wait to become rich. Dubai did not wait for others to believe in it. It built trade before it had traders. It built ports before it had cargo. It built airports before it had passengers. It built skyscrapers before it had a skyline. And slowly, the world came. Maybe that is the real message. The future does not belong to those who sit and wait for opportunities. It belongs to those who build a home for opportunity to land. In life, many people wait for the right moment, the right salary, the right confidence, the right partner, the right conditions. They wait until they feel ready. But Dubai shows us that we rarely feel ready before we begin. Readiness is not a feeling. Readiness is a choice. You don't need to have everything to begin. You only need the courage to start with what you have. Dubai did not wait for perfect timing. Dubai did not wait to become rich. Dubai did not wait for others to believe in it. It built trade before it had traders. It built ports before it had cargo. It built airports before it had passengers. It built skyscrapers before it had a skyline. And slowly, the world came. Maybe that is the real message. The future does not belong to those who sit and wait for opportunities. It belongs to those who build a home for opportunity to land. In life, many people wait for the right moment, the right salary, the right confidence, the right partner, the right conditions. They wait until they feel ready. But Dubai shows us that we rarely feel ready before we begin. Readiness is not a feeling. Readiness is a choice. You don't need wealth to build something meaningful. You don't need certainty to take a step forward. You do not need approval to dream. Sometimes the strongest first step happens in the dark, when nobody claps, nobody believes, and nothing feels guaranteed. Dubai grew because it refused to think small even when it was small. It chose vision over comfort, action over fear, and long-term creation over short-term reward. And maybe, just maybe, we can do the same in our own lives. Not because we want to build a city, but because we want to build a life worth living. A life where we don't wait for the world to give us permission. A life where we plant seeds even in difficult soil. A life where we choose to act even if we feel uncertain. A life where we build first and trust that growth will follow. Dubai is not just a place in the desert. It is a reminder that impossible things happen slowly and then all at once. And beneath its glass towers and shining lights, there is a quiet story whispering to anyone willing to listen. Begin before you're ready. Build what you cannot see. And one day, the world will notice what you dared to create.